Welcome back, students. Today we are going to discuss about constructors and a program to demonstrate constructor. Constructors are very important part of Java. The main purpose of a constructor is to create an object of a class. In previous tutorial we have seen how to create an object of a class, but there we didn't construct any constructor. Then you may have a question how it was possible to create an object without creating a constructor. If a constructor is not defined, then the compiler provides a default constructor for the class. So it is possible to create an object without creating a constructor in a class. There are two types of constructors. One is default constructor and also called non-parameterized constructor. As the name, it doesn't have any parameter for it. The next one is parameterized constructor, which will have some arguments as parameters. Let us create a program which demonstrates constructor. Fitness. Let us give the comment. Example of a constructor, class fitness. When creating constructor, you must know that it should not have any return type. Even we should not mention void. So let us have a constructor fitness of. See there, it doesn't have any return type, but it can have the access specifier. We can give as public. It is always better to give as public because we may need this to be called in another program. Let us create some variables. Double height is equal to 176.8, comma, weight is equal to 95.75. String name. Let us simply print the details. Name of the candidate plus name. Then let us copy this and paste down. Let us modify to print the height. So that is height plus centimeter. Here weight plus kilogram. So let us have another method to create an object. Let us consider the main method. Public static void main of string of arguments. We already learned how to create an object, so we have to give the class name fitness and then object name, maybe O is equal to new keyword we are using, new, again the class name of fitness of. Constructor doesn't need to be called. but we have seen when we create a method we have to call using the object name, but the constructor automatically get invoked when the object is created. We have not initialized the name. Let us initialize the name equal to AA. Let us compile this. No syntax error. Right click. So you could see name of the candidate, height and weight is there. Now let me explain the constructor with parameter. So let us not have all these variables. Let me just delete this, and then we are having parameter here, double h comma double w and string n. Here we are having 3 arguments, so we should initialize the values for it. This can be done using creating object. So let us give the value for h 168.5 comma 73.45 comma name, which is a string, should be inside the double quotation, maybe BBB. So in the parameter we have given as h, w and n. So let us change that in the printing statement also. So this here will be n, then here it is h, and then here it is w. Let us compile this. No syntax error. Run this. So we could say name of the candidate, height, weight. Let me repeat the main points once again. The constructor must have the same name as class name. That is the first point. Constructor must not have any return type like void or int. So these return types will not be there. Then the constructor is automatically invoked when the object is created. We don't need to call as we used to call in the method. For example, we used to call if it is a method. See, now it is not a constructor as I changed the name of the method here, constructor here. So it will have o dot fitness of. So like this we used to call. This calling will not be there for a constructor. And also we can have n number of constructor in a class. We may have constructor with parameter or without parameter. When we don't create a constructor, the compiler provides a default constructor. Students, I hope you learnt constructor very well. Thank you and keep watching my videos.